Is Iowa just a bunch of flat land?
Is it just a bunch of cornfields?
Is it just a flyover state?
We're going to debunk that and more on the pros and cons of
living in Iowa. As we begin this video here, there's three things I just want to mention real quick. First thing is, this is our list, so it's our opinions, our thoughts on it. So we hope that you appreciate this. And second thing is, we know that there's going to be a lot of Iowans probably tuning in and watching this. We hope we make Iowans proud and you enjoy this. And comment below too, what part of Iowa are you looking at this from? And the third thing is, you're probably thinking about moving to Iowa. We hope this is a help to you as well, and tell us, comment below what part of Iowa you're moving to as well. So let's begin with the pros. The first pro is friendly people.
Don't we look friendly? We're friendly people here.
I'm telling you, the friendliest people on the planet is here. I mean, come on, even when you cross the border, you're gonna see the people of Iowa welcome you. I mean, come on. Well, the state has that. The people of Iowa welcome you.
As corny as it sounds, we really are Iowa nice here, and that is kind of a theme throughout the whole state, is that we are Iowa nice. And if you are out and about, wave at somebody, smile, because they will smile back at you.
And as soon as you move here, you'll know your neighbors as well very quickly. So it's great.
You appreciated that during the winter when your neighbors come to help shovel you out.
We'll give you goodies too. We'll give you goodies near Christmas. So the second pro is
no traffic, or little traffic.
Little. So for my experience, I grew up in Philly, Nashville, other cities, Arlington, Texas, Fort Worth. I mean, compared to that, Iowa, statewide, there's no issues getting to one place to another. Definitely
it's pretty
no
smooth
issues.
Sailing. Of course, if you're in the city, if you're in Des Moines, especially, there's some pretty heavy traffic there through rush hour, but especially where we're at, it's pretty smooth sailing.
And that's the thing, you have to keep in mind, it's statewide. It's the whole state of Iowa. So statewide, getting to one city to another, not bad. But Dubuque, Waterloo, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, yes, you're going to deal with a little traffic now and again. So the third pro is, it is a swing state. So let me get to the pro version, and then I'll get to the con as well with that. But the pro is, the vote, your vote is so crucial in this state. It is so crucial. So it's pretty cool with that. The fourth pro is, it is actually a perfect balance in between city and rural settings. So we, as you sweep into like Montana and like Wyoming, that seemed like no civilization at all. Iowa's a perfect balance. It might take you like 60 minutes to get to one place or another. You see a gas station. It's not like you're in the boonies, okay? It's just a perfect mix of cities with small towns. So it's really nice.
It's really the perfect place to be. If you are a country person, if you want to farm, there is lots of opportunity for that here. But if you want to live in a city, and if you love your shopping and you love your athletics and you love all the things, there is something for you here for that as well. The fifth pro is, you get all 4 seasons. Right now, we're kind of, one day it might be winter, one day it might be spring, one day it might feel like summer, but today it kind of feels like fall. But you truly get all 4 seasons here, and it's one of my favorite parts of living in Iowa.
And also, like, with the weather, the blessing is there's no hurricanes you have to deal with in Iowa. You're in the middle of the country. No hurricanes, woohoo! No tsunamis, woohoo! No earthquakes, woohoo! No tornadoes. That's a lie.
You do get the tornadoes, so that is like a little con of living in Iowa. But overall, I would take the tornado over the hurricane any day. The tornadoes and the floods are probably the biggest thing here, but overall, it's not too high, not too bad on the severe weather scale.
And she has a fun fact too with that. Tell them about the tornado sirens that happens.
Yeah, so if you live in Iowa, and even if you live anywhere in the Midwest, you're probably going to have this. But every first Wednesday of the month, at 11 o'clock on the dot. Our city and statewide, they test the tornado sirens. So if you hear the tornado sirens, doesn't always mean there's a tornado.
And I had to get used to not moving here. Okay, that was weird. Just
it's-
hearing the sirens go out.
Just yeah. But you get your storms. But what's really nice too is like for someone like me, I love winter time, and so you get a really nice winter, beautiful snow. But come summer, it's going to be 100 degrees. It's going to be humid.
Mosquitoes. Oh, I'm getting too far ahead.
It's going to be a really hot summer. But you get a beautiful fall and a beautiful spring.
The leaves change.
And so it's just really nice. I could never. This isn't hating, but I could never live in a place where it was the same temperature every day. I love having the changing seasons.
And with that, let me show you a clip real quick of Iowa winter and the thawing too. So let me show you that clip. This is an example of a good Iowa winter. Wind chills are -20 out. Actual temp -1. This is my driveway. You have at least 5 feet pile right there. Look at this is my driveway, but look at this. I mean, you're talking 6 feet at least. Of course, we don't have a snow blower, but so snow is a real thing in Iowa. Take a look at this. This is bigger than me. Thawing begins. It's a beautiful day in Iowa. Pro is it is an agricultural state. So yes, we are known for the corn, but we don't only just grow corn, right? What else do we grow?
We have wheat, we have beans,
soybeans.
We are big. There are a lot of pig farmers. We get a lot of pork, a lot of beef.
But I will say though, the corn, sweet corn, is the best.
Yeah, there's nothing like buying a bushel of sweet corn out of somebody's truck in a gas station parking lot. If you've not done it, you need to try it. It's the best.
But also, like with the agricultural state, it's beautiful driving through the state, just seeing all the fields and with it having an open layout, you can see the weather far away. You can see from miles down.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful sunsets and beautiful sunrises. And you just...
And if you get to near Decorah and Dubuque and that, it does get hilly.
Yeah.
It's known as the Driftless area. So that whole area is just known for the hills. Beautiful.
We're wonderful because it's not like flat as a board like it is in some other Midwestern states. But you just get a really beautiful landscape, and it's wonderful. And if you get motion sick like I do, you will appreciate driving on straight roads. So that's a plus.
That's so true.
The 7th pro is having trails to walk and bike on. Biking and walking is such a big deal around here, especially biking. We have the annual RAGBRAI that takes place annually every year. They stop in several cities along the way. It is basically a long bike ride from one end of the state to the other, from one river to the other river across. And it's a big deal, and it's really fun, and they stop and they have little festivals along the way, and it's just a really cool thing.
And that's when it's nice to have flatter land as well, because we lived in Kentucky and other hilly areas, and you can't really...
It doesn't work. But it's beautiful here. We have a trail just down the road from our house that we love to bike on and walk on. They're beautiful. They're really well maintained, and there's lots of beautiful flowers and things to see along the way.
The 8 Pro it's in the middle of the country. That is
Like the USA.
US, yes,
Yeah.
USA. Let me specify, USA. So with that, it is so nice when, let's say you want to take a trip further west near South Dakota or Wyoming or Utah. It's within a day, 24-hour time frame, which is nice.
Yeah.
Or go to Kentucky or the east to the beach. It's just really
You
convenient.
really can get to either coast. Like, it's drivable.
East, west, or north or south. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, we love to road trip, and it's funny if you talk to other Iowans or people we've talked to, but a 10-15 hour road trip is not that big of a deal, and it can almost get you to the coast, so it's perfect.
It's perfect
We love
for
it.
us.
Yeah.
The 9th Pro is college sports. And our Iowans here can vouch for how big of a deal it is with being a Hawkeye fan. Well, I did not know that, okay? I had to choose literally when I moved to Iowa if I was going to be a Hawkeye fan or Cyclones.
He actually didn't have a choice because we are a Cyclone family. This is not Hawkeye yellow that I'm wearing right here.
No, yeah. And
It's not
it is very true. It was one of our agreements before I could get married to her to be a Cyclone fan. So, I'm sorry. Woo, woo, woo. That was a tornado siren, but anyway, that was pretty bad. Anyway.
You can edit that out.
Okay. Okay. All right.
The 10th thing, and one of my favorites, is the Iowa State Fair. We have got the best state fair. We have a song about it. We have a movie about it. It is a big deal for a reason, and it is the best.
And they have the food to prove it.
Yes, the best food. Fried everything. Fried Oreos, corn dogs.
Fried butter. Have you heard of fried butter?
Fried
Who
butter.
does
on a-
that? Iowa. Fried butter.
Fried butter on a stick. Anything on a stick. You can even get a salad on a stick if you're more of a salad person. So
I've been missing out.
it is the best though, and we probably should just do a whole video on like what to do at the
Yes.
Iowa State Fair because we would be here all day. But seriously,
Concerts. Oh, you
if
name it.
you could come down and camp at the fairgrounds there and spend like the whole 10 days at the fair
In
because
Des Moines,
it's
yep.
huge and there's something new to do every single day, and it's the best.
11th Pro is the Casey's Pizza at the Casey's gas station. I know.
Yes.
Gas station. What?
Casey's General Store. It is not a gas station. It is a pizza place that sells gas. There's a
There we go.
difference.
There we go.
It is known for its pizza. It is a Midwestern chain, so all the surrounding states here also probably have it as well. But literally the best pizza you've ever had in your life, the best breakfast pizza you've ever had in your
And if
life.
you're from like the East Coast, it's like equivalent to the Wawa, like how it's known for the quesadillas. Casey's, I was missing out 20 years of my life. I
Yes.
really, literally missed out. And it has donuts too. Donuts, subs,
Their donuts
pork
are
fritters. Oh,
the best. Their donuts are the best. They're the best. Their donuts are the best.
The 12th Pro is actually home to the #1 water park in the country. So
It is.
very interesting.
It is, according to USA Today.
Yes.
But, and that was in 2020, I believe.
Mhm.
Yes, it is the #1 water park in the country, Lost Island Water Park in Waterloo, Iowa, and they are currently putting in a huge amusement park, a theme
So
park.
it might give Adventureland in Des Moines a run for its money. I don't
It's
know.
gonna
We'll
give it a
see.
run. We never talked about Adventureland though. That is a huge
Yes.
pro. We have an amazing amusement park in Altoona, Iowa, and right outside of Des Moines. It is an absolute must if you come to Iowa. It's super fun. But I do think the theme park they're putting in next to Lost Island is gonna be really, really cool too. But yeah, there's also go-karts, mini golf, all the things.
It's a lot of stuff. 13th Pro is, for me at least, it's in the central time zone. A lot of people, they're like, is that a big deal? Yes, because, and I hope you can agree with me, it is nice to be able to not stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning or 12 p.m. if you're in the East Coast for certain shows or Super Bowl or whatever that might be, big games. It is nice to be in the central time zone, but also when you travel as well. If you travel west, you only have to adjust an hour back East Coast, it's not too bad. It's really not too bad.
It's not bad at all.
For travel,
We
a lot of
used to
things.
live in Kentucky, and we lived right on the border, and literally you could be in your kitchen and your phone would say you were in the central time zone, and then you moved to the bedroom and your phone would say it was in the eastern time zone. So that became very annoying. So I prefer central time zone.
Now we move into the cons, and as you notice, we have more pros than cons because we love this state.
We
so
love
we're
living in
biased.
Iowa. Yes.
Yes.
But we had to come up with a few for you, so even our cons are like kind of pros, but you know.
So the first con is you are going to deal with long winters here. You will.
They are long. It's probably our longest season.
5 months, 6.
No, not that long.
Mhm.
I don't know. It kind of depends on the year.
That's true.
But yeah, this winter really wasn't too bad. We didn't have too awful.
But the
winter.
first one we moved, which was 2018, when we both moved, it was 60 inches of snow. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
not all at one time.
Not all at one time, but still, it's
I
you get a lot of
understand.
snow. You get quite. If you're not used to snow,
You
you're gonna
do
get
a
it.
lot of snow. You've got to get used to bundling up. Probably even worse than the snow is when you get into the extreme cold.
Arctic cold will come down from Canada. For
Yeah,
sure.
and we had about a week or two this past winter where it was like negative 50, and you can't pay attention to what degree it is outside. You've got to pay attention to the wind chill because that is what it actually feels like outside.
Second con is the flip side. You deal with a very hot and humid summers. We do.
Yes, and that is my least favorite part of the weather around here. I just don't really like a lot of the heat, but it does get pretty humid. But on the flip side, we've got friends that absolutely love how hot it is. So it's just kind of whatever floats your boat.
That's nice, and that's why you have lakes, and that's why you have Lost Island, the
Yeah.
best water park in the world, to go cool off. So, yes.
Lots of fun activities that you can do in the heat. The third con is the political division. So we are a swing state, which can be really fun if you're really into that thing. But the con is that your political ads on
Oh,
TV
The
run.
phone calls, the text messages.
Yes.
Oh,
They run all the time, and they start way earlier than they do
Mhm.
in other states.
Mhm. and it could get tense too, like with differences. It gets really tense.
There's a lot of
Different
There
issues
can be a
and-
lot of that, but it's kind of fun because I've met tons of politicians.
Oh, through the state fair. Yeah.
Yeah, through the state fair, we've gotten to hear former or current presidents. We've gotten to hear them speak lots of times. They come to Iowa. a
Iowa
lot.
caucus.
They
That's the
come to
Iowa
Iowa
caucus, yeah.
a lot, and so it's kind of probably the worst is the TV commercials. Those start really early, and let's be real, whose mind was ever changed from a political TV commercial?
It's bad when you memorize it, man. You play so much, you memorize it. Anyway, the fourth con is you do have to travel, and this is kind of it but you do have to travel for bigger chains, which Des Moines has everything. So you do have to travel. Waterloo too, bigger cities would, but that's just a small little thing. You have to travel a little bit. For Iowa, like she kind of
Kind
said.
of depends on, I don't know, it just kind of depends on where you live, but like they pretty much offer just about everything as far as concerts and
Oh, yeah, they do.
restaurants or whatever.
About 40 minutes or an hour, it's not too bad. Like for us, it's not too bad. So
But we have basically everything that
Oh,
we
yeah.
need right where we're at, and we don't go hungry, that's for sure.
oh no.
So
And the fifth con, if this is con for you, is no professional sports. So there's no professional sports, but the flip side is you get college, and you have the Chicago Bears in Chicago, Green Bay Packers, right there's all Vikings and Chiefs. So if you move to the Midwest, those are going to be the 4 teams.
and you're just within a few hours
Oh, yeah.
from any of those games if you want to go to them. But yeah, we've got lots of the college sports, football, baseball, basketball, hockey. They're all a big deal around here, and so there's lots of places that you can go watch them.
So thanks for tuning in for our list of pros and cons in Iowa. If you have a comment as well, is there something we left out? Comment
sure there
below.
is.
I'm sure there is, or any pro that you want to add. Please comment as well. Please make sure you
Like, comment, subscribe.
for more content and hit that bell as well. Thank you for tuning in. We'll hope to see you next time. We're going to have more videos coming in the very near future. So thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you next time.
Cue that music.
Bye.